Usually a whole home remodel costs anywhere between $200 a square foot up to $500 a square foot. That's a wide range of pricing, and it can even go higher than that as well, just depending on the level of finishes and complexity of the remodel. So a couple things that go into that price range is, like I mentioned, just the complexity of the remodel. Are there structural components that we're removing and building around, and the level of finishes? Are we importing tile from Italy, for example, or other materials that take a long time to get or just have a high price tag associated with them? So those all factor into that. And then there are a few high ticket items that are built into a whole home remodel too. So one high ticket item is the kitchen. So kitchens usually range in price anywhere between $200,000 to $300,000. Again, depending on the level of scope and complexity of the project. The other high ticket item in a whole home remodel is a primary or master bath remodel. And those typically range in price in between $150,000 to $250,000. And so one thing that's important to us as we're going through this design process together is to really learn what your budget parameters are, because there are a lot of choices that you can make that can change the end price to your project. And so one example is there are maybe some certain materials that we can help source and guide you towards that will get you to the price point that you're looking for, but yet solve all the issues that you're trying to fix in your remodel. And then the other things we can consider too is like in a kitchen remodel, if we know that we're trying to keep within a particular price point, we can design around some of those core components like the appliance locations and keep those in their existing locations if needed, and we can help make your space functional and beautiful still, just knowing that you have a particular price that you're trying to get towards.